Every time your car silently adjusts its speed, thousands of invisible calculations happen before you even notice. To most drivers, it's just another convenience feature. Press a button, and the car takes over part of the drive. Hidden behind this plastic panel is a radar sensor that constantly scans the road ahead, even when you never notice it's there. While your eyes struggle in darkness, rain, or fog, radio waves continue mapping the road with remarkable consistency. But this technology didn't begin on a highway. Its roots stretch back to an era when engineers were trying to solve a very different problem. Around the world, scientists pushed radar technology forward, searching for faster detection, greater accuracy, and better signal processing. The principle is simple. Send out a radio signal, measure the reflection, turn that tiny echo into useful information. Every fraction of a second, your car updates the position of the vehicle ahead and predicts how traffic is changing. The real challenge isn't detecting a single car, it's making sense of an entire highway. A radar sensor may receive reflections from dozens of objects at once. Sophisticated automotive radar operates around 77 GHz, a frequency chosen because it provides excellent range while allowing compact antennas. The sensor measures changes in reflected waves. Measuring distance is only part of the job. Your car also needs to know we're traveling at nearly the same speed. It looks like an ordinary electronic box, but inside is years of engineering packed into a device smaller than a paperback book. In the next chapter, we'll uncover exactly how this hidden sensor works and why it has become one of the most important safety technologies in modern cars. This small box may not look impressive, but it works every second you're on the road, quietly watching what you can't. It's sealed against heat, water, vibration, road salt, and years of harsh weather. But today, we're opening it. Inside is a miniature laboratory of electronics, designed to measure the world around your car with extraordinary precision. Every chip has a purpose. One creates radio signals, another receives their echoes, others process millions of measurements every second. Instead of using light like a camera, this sensor transmits millimeter-wave radio signals that travel at the speed of light. Every object reflects those signals differently. By measuring the return, the radar estimates where each object is and how it's moving. That's why radar remains effective in conditions where human vision and even cameras can struggle. That's why radar remains effective in conditions where human vision and even cameras can struggle. Tiny changes in the reflected signal reveal whether another vehicle is approaching, moving away, or traveling at nearly the same speed. Radar doesn't work alone. Modern vehicles combine multiple sensors into a single real-time picture of the road. But where did this remarkable technology come from? To answer that, we need to travel back to a time when radar was transforming the world for entirely different reasons.
Long before cars could track traffic, engineers were racing to solve a much harder problem: detecting fast-moving aircraft.
During the Cold War, radar became one of the most important technologies on Earth. The challenge wasn't just finding a target. It was separating that target from thousands of useless reflections. Engineers discovered that moving objects changed the frequency of the returning radar signal, a phenomenon called the Doppler effect. Today, your car uses that same physical principle to measure whether the vehicle ahead is slowing down or pulling.
As electronics improved, radar systems became smaller, faster, and dramatically more affordable.
By the 1990s and 2000s, automotive engineers began adapting radar for a completely different mission: protecting drivers. The goal was no longer tracking distant aircraft. It was preventing rear-end collisions on everyday roads. Today, millions of vehicles continuously exchange information with the world around them, using invisible radio waves. But if every car is transmitting radar signals, why don't they interfere with each other? The answer reveals some of the smartest engineering hidden inside modern vehicles. Right now, thousands of radar sensors are operating around you, each scanning the road dozens of times every second. At first glance, it seems impossible. If every car is transmitting radio waves, why don't they constantly confuse one another? The answer begins with powerful signal processing. Modern radar doesn't just receive echoes, it identifies which ones belong to its own transmissions. Each radar uses carefully designed waveforms and timing patterns, allowing it to distinguish its own reflections from those of nearby vehicles. Rain, darkness, and fog may challenge human vision, but millimeter wave radar continues measuring distance and relative speed with impressive reliability. That's why radar is only one part of the system. It complements cameras, helping the vehicle maintain awareness when lighting conditions suddenly change.
Your car constantly combines information from multiple sensors, creating a detailed understanding of the road that no single device could achieve alone.
Every fraction of a second, software updates this virtual model, predicting how traffic is changing before the driver even reacts. When milliseconds matter, these calculations can help reduce the severity of a collision, or, in some situations, avoid one altogether. But today's radar is only the beginning. The next generation promises sharper vision, longer range, and intelligence that could redefine the future of driving. Automotive radar isn't standing still. Every new generation becomes faster, smaller, and dramatically more capable. New imaging radar systems can build an increasingly detailed picture of the world, helping vehicles recognize far more than simple obstacles. Modern driver assistance systems don't just detect movement. They classify different road users and respond according to the situation. The real intelligence comes from combining many different sensors into one unified understanding of the road. The real intelligence comes from combining many different sensors into one unified understanding of the road. Compared with systems from just a decade ago, today's automotive radar delivers dramatically improved resolution, faster processing, and better reliability. Tomorrow's vehicles may not only sense the road, they could also exchange information with infrastructure and other connected systems. Behind every smooth adjustment is a chain of technologies working together to make everyday driving safer and less stressful. What appears to be a simple sensor is actually one of the most advanced perception systems ever placed in a production automobile. Every second you drive, your car is quietly predicting what might happen next. As traffic changes, the radar instantly updates its measurements, calculating the new distance and closing speed. The system isn't reacting only to where vehicles are now. It predicts where they'll be moments later. If the gap closes too quickly, the car first eases off the accelerator, then applies the brakes if needed. Electronics can process information far faster than human reflexes, giving driver assistance systems valuable time to respond. Even when visibility deteriorates, radar continues providing reliable distance measurements that complement the vehicle's cameras. At night, different sensors work together, helping the vehicle maintain awareness in challenging conditions. Radar is only one piece of the puzzle. The real intelligence comes from combining many sources of information into a single picture. Thousands of calculations every second become smooth steering, gentle braking, and safer following distances, almost invisible to the driver. But as these systems become more capable, they also raise new questions about privacy, cybersecurity, and the future of intelligent transportation. The next generation of cars won't just sense the world around them. They'll increasingly interact with connected infrastructure and digital services. Artificial intelligence helps estimate where traffic participants are likely to move, allowing assistance systems to respond more intelligently. Modern high-resolution radar is becoming capable of producing richer, more detailed representations of the road than ever before. Powerful processors analyze enormous amounts of sensor data in real time, transforming radio echoes into meaningful driving decisions. As vehicles become more connected, protecting their software and communications becomes just as important as improving their sensors. Future transportation may rely on vehicles sharing information about road conditions. This helps other drivers react even before hazards come into view. Behind every smooth journey is a remarkable partnership between engineering, computing, and decades of scientific innovation. Yet the most remarkable part of this story isn't the technology itself, it's how knowledge developed for one purpose eventually found a role in protecting everyday lives. Nearly a century of engineering connects these two moments, one born in research laboratories, the other quietly helping families travel safely every day. Over decades, advances in radar, semiconductors, and computing gradually transformed specialized research into practical safety features for everyday drivers. Millions of vehicles now use radar to monitor traffic, helping drivers maintain smoother and safer journeys. Hidden behind a simple plastic panel is a sensor performing an extraordinary task, measuring distance, speed, and motion in real time. Whether it's rain, darkness, or long highway journeys, radar continues providing reliable information that supports the driver. Every new generation of sensors is tested, refined, and validated to improve performance, reliability, and safety. As computing power increases, radar systems continue evolving, providing sharper awareness of the road than ever before. What once required enormous equipment now fits behind the bumper of an ordinary family car, quietly working mile after mile. It isn't just a sensor, it's part of an integrated safety system. This system helps drivers navigate an increasingly complex world. Every new generation is tested under demanding conditions so that these systems perform reliably in the real world. Whether the road is clear or conditions suddenly change, radar provides information that helps modern safety systems make better decisions. Most of the time, drivers never notice these calculations, and that's exactly the point. The best safety technology works quietly in the background. Inside this compact device, advanced radio engineering, precision electronics, and powerful computing come together in a remarkably efficient package. Millions of people rely on these systems every day. Not because they're dramatic, but because they quietly help make travel smoother and safer. From early radar experiments to today's intelligent vehicles, this journey reflects one of engineering's greatest achievements, adapting knowledge. Behind that effortless moment lies decades of scientific discovery. Subscribe to Revivex for more stories, uncovering the hidden technology.